Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here we have another great article from the Mobile Report. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So this is interesting. I've been following this. I've been putting out videos. Sometimes when there's enough backlash, you have to backtrack as a corporation. You don't want to cause a mass exodus, and you don't want to cause your consumer base not to trust you anymore. And that's what happened with the documents that leaked with this article with the original article from the Mobile Report. It went onto TikTok and it exploded. It went completely viral. I did research. I tracked everything. The first video that went out from a major source or a major outlet on TikTok, it grew to like 11.7 millions within a few hours. Then there were several other videos that accumulated over millions of views. And then it just went massively viral. Across Facebook, I was told they've accumulated over like 30 million views on this specific topic, on the forced migration. Now, Mike Sievert sent out a mass email to all employees, international, stateside, any and everyone, kind of giving some more clarity on the situation. So here's what I want to say. And this is not hard to figure out. For those of you who comment, this was all hype, this wasn't big. No, it was big. It wasn't hype. When the C2 documents went out to the employees, that 1% number that came out of nowhere was nowhere listed on any of the documents. There was not one single rep, retail, customer care, that had an understanding that only 1% of the base was affected. Nobody knew. All we knew per the documents were the plans that were affected. And it was a lot. Like I said in the original video, it doesn't take a lot to figure this out. A lot of you that comment, you just have those shades on, or you're just a fanboy. You just don't want to believe it. Magenta went into effect in 2019. Magenta Max went into effect in 2021. The Go 5G Plus just went into effect a few months ago. Majority of the base are on those plans that were affected. How do you pick and choose on 1% of who's affected? How does that even work? Right? So this is a classic backtracking. They probably had, they had everybody affected that was going to be affected, and they backtracked. They saw the outrage. They saw that it went viral, and it's disclosed in the email. It says last week some internal training documents were leaked to a website. Again, the training documents did not state that 1%. The employees had no clue. To a website that covers mobile industry updates, the Mobile Report. That is who's being talked about here. The media quickly picked up the information and ran with it, as they often do with leaks. Unfortunately, docs like this without more context. There was no context. The reps had no clue that it was only going to be 1% of the base. They had no clue. Right? Later on down the few days that this circulated, the reps started finding out, okay, only accounts that are listed as being affected. Right? It was going to be, and this is not even fair, right? This is not fair at all. There was going to be accounts that are on the T-Mobile One that are going to be migrated, and then there are other accounts that are on the T-Mobile One that were not going to be migrated. That's not fair at all. Right? So I think this was rushed. I think this was just a last-minute thing. Probably somebody new in the company that wants to shine and step into the limelight and wants to, advance in the company, probably did this and thought it was a good idea And, you know, the C-level executives probably ran with it, but then it backfired, right? It backfired. This stuff gets out. If these documents don't leak, somebody on Reddit will post their emails and their text messages of this happening. It's going to get out. Social media days are here. You can't hide stuff like this. This is going to get out. So if this wasn't going to go viral with the documents that leaked, it was going to go viral when people started getting the messages that they're being forcibly migrated. This was going to go viral regardless of what happened. And this shows you, if T-Mobile is smart, this shows you that customers don't want their plans messed with. You might be able to get away with some fee increases, right? Here and there, $1 or $2 per plan. That's fine, right? That's the AT&T and Verizon strategy. Since you're going to be the re-carrier, you might as well go that route. But forcefully migrating a customer from one plan to another plan, that completely backfired. This email shows that there's now attention on this. And the fact that Mike Sievert had to send out a large email like this, that shows you it completely backfired. It completely backfired. In my opinion, a waste of time from T-Mobile. The people that are now that it's went viral, a lot of people are aware. So there's going to be a lot of opt-outs, a lot more than otherwise would have happened. So let me know what you think about this in the comments. Again, like I said, this wasn't hyped up. This was really going to actually happen. But now that it got the attention of the C-level executives, that it went viral the way that it did, huge. It went viral big time. It crashed customer care. It did. There were so many people calling in at once, it just crashed. So again, let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.